purple egg too.
Beautiful eggs, you're right. Lovely friends, I'm using my mic because I'm in the greenhouse. As you can see, so much has happened since the last time I made a video. We're gonna catch up, but I'm in the greenhouse and the fans are running. So I'm afraid if I don't use the microphone, you won't be able to hear me. Before I get started, I just want to, can you see this? This is the cutest dress. This is from Abercrombie. If I can find the link, I will link it because it's just so cute. It's a halter top. I never share my clothes anymore because I basically wear a t-shirt and jeans all the time. But this is too cute not to talk about. I am wearing bike shorts underneath it because it's very short. Okay, so let me take you back in time. I think it's been, how long has it been since I uploaded a video? 2 weeks probably. Our greenhouse got delivered about 2 weeks ago, and I am still in a state of kind of chaos in here with getting everything that I need and all the things where they need to be, but I have hung solar lights in here, so at night these glow and it's so lovely, and I've decorated a little bit, but it's a mess right now because I'm still like opening boxes and there's just trash, and I'm still getting my situation situated. I haven't started any seeds yet because this is a very large greenhouse and they are hard to keep warm overnight. And currently our temperatures are still kind of getting in the low 30s at night, and so the seeds just wouldn't germinate. But I have got a heater over here, you can probably see it, to try and remedy the situation. But I am going out of town at the end of the month. We're going to San Antonio to visit my family, and so I don't know if I should start seeds right before I leave. Because even though there's someone here that takes care of our animals and everything, like, I would like to be here to start the baby seedlings. And then speaking of babies, I normally order my baby chicks online from Murray McMurray Hatchery. I've ordered from them for years. When I first got my first chickens back in 2015, that's where I got them from. Those chickens were amazing, and one of those chickens was my favorite. Her name was Chicken Little. She's actually in our wedding pictures. She was a really sweet chicken, and she would come in the house. I would let her in the house. But that's where I've always ordered them. Now, about 2 years ago, I bought some chickens from Tractor Supply and had really good luck. I got Easter Eggers and Rhode Island Reds. And those are the 2 hens that I still have left. But I went to order from, long story long, I went to order my chickens this year, no chickens. I guess everybody is trying to raise chickens this year because of the egg shortage. So I called one of the Tractor Supplies that's near us and was like, do you have baby chicks in? This is 2 weeks ago. And they had just gotten some in. I got up at the butt crack of dawn. Me and the kids all drove to Huntington and bought 15 baby chicks. I got 10 Golden Lace Wyandotte and 5 Americana. and they are doing really well. And the brooder didn't lose a single one. I did have one that got pasty butt, so I had to soak him or her. They're unsexed, so like who knows how many hens and roosters. I think there's only a few roosters in there, but I tried to sex them myself using like the wing technique, and there's ways you can kind of tell, but I'm still not really 100% sure what I've got. Only time will tell. But they've all done really well. I got the one with pasty butt taken care of, and he or she is thriving, and you can't even tell. He was a little bit smaller, but now I can't tell which one he is. They're very fun. They're in their very awkward, funky stage right now. They look goofy, but they're doing really well. Now, I think the last time I talked to you about my chickens that I've already had, I had a lot of chickens. And I told everybody about how the coop got messed up, blah, blah, blah. I was lazy, not a good chicken mama. And then I'm going to remedy that. I have 5 chickens left. Well, the day after I made whatever video that was, something got into the chicken barn where they've been roosting and killed 3 of my chickens. I'm down to 2 chickens, but they are safe. They have a new coop. Well, not a new coop, but I've fixed the coop that they had. We got fence around it, and they are going in there at night, and they are laying their eggs in the laying boxes. Thank God. So we're able to get the eggs from them. They are very good layers. To only have 2 hens, I've got a good supply of eggs, enough to where I really only need to buy maybe 1 dozen to supplement what we normally eat. And one of my favorite chicken has survived, and I had a nightmare last night that Ken came in the house and told me that something had got her, but that wasn't true. That was just a dream. But I woke up panicked because of that dream. Oh my gosh, it's hot in here. Cute new cup. This is technically Bonnie's, but I'm using it. I am drinking my Waterloo Great with Element Unflavored. Element, sponsored today's video, is my electrolytes of choice. I use them every day. I'm going to be using them even more now. I mix mine with sparkling water. Sometimes I do unflavored sparkling water. Sometimes I do flavored sparkling water. But they have flavors that you can use. They have watermelon, citrus, raspberry, several flavors, and their flavors are delicious. Out of all the electrolytes that I've ever used, they definitely have the best flavor to me. They are very salty, but I enjoy that. Now, like I said, I use the raw unflavored, which means they just taste salty. But the other flavors I have from time to time, and I really enjoy them. Element, as always, will send you a free sample pack to try all the flavors if you go to drinklmnt.com/Neisha. And any purchase. They also have pre-made drinks that come in cans, massive cans. They're called sparkling, and they come in a bunch of different flavors, and that's really nice for, like, sometimes I use those if we're going on road trips. I'll just take one of those with me. I just like to have something in my hand to drink when I'm driving to the barn to see the horses or whatever. I always have a drink with me, so boom. There goes my door. So I'm going to give you a little mini tour of the greenhouse. Like I said, it's a mess. This is not what it's going to look like once I get everything set up and I'm comfortable and blah, blah, blah. So don't judge too heavily because it is messy. Okay, so I want to say that the size is 12 by 24. I'm pretty sure that's right. And it came pre-built with these places to set your supplies and a little island in the middle that I thought you could move, but it is definitely bolted down. And then this side also has a shelf as well. And then I've got some potting soil, all purpose. The kids have been playing around. I have some random chicken supplies in here. This is part of a set, these chairs from Target. They were on sale for $150, I think, and they're really made really well. I love Target furniture. And over here I got some more dirt, some Miracle Grow for my roses because they really needed some love, but oh my gosh, they are just thriving now. Like I said, these lights are solar panel lights, so I don't need to run electricity out here to have my lights at night. Powered by the sun, and they look amazing. And then when I'm out here puttering around, Element sent me this speaker. Gosh, I don't even know, 2 years ago. It's a JBL speaker. And I'll play my music while I'm just hanging out in here. It's so nice. Sometimes I'll listen to 70s rock. Sometimes I'll listen to classical music. Sometimes I'll listen to Britney Spears. You just never know. All right, so this is my seed starting mix that I got. You can use regular soil, but the difference between the seed starting mix is it's a bit finer. So the seeds don't have to fight against anything. Whereas you can tell, like, the potting soil has like the chunks and stuff in it. So you can use anything to start your seeds, but this is what I use. And then here's my little heater. We're gonna give that a go this week and see how it does. The greenhouse did come with this little fan, and you can adjust it. So right now it's set to keep it at 74, which is not right. That's only on here because I'm in here. It really needs to be on like 102, but it's hot. It's a very sunny day here today. It's like 70 degrees. And then close up at the furniture. It is really nice. And these little pots I got from a thrift store in Huntington called Little Yellow Door. She has so many, and it took everything in me to not just buy every single one that she had. And then here I've got some tulips that I've basically put in here to test the greenhouse. I got these from Walmart. They were $1 a piece, and I'm pretty sure they're yellow and they need some water, so I'm gonna water those right now. Also, I got this cute little, this is from Walmart. It's solar powered, so at night it glows, and it's just the cutest little thing. And I can't remember how much this was, probably way more than it's worth. It's very cheaply made, but I had to have it because it's so cute. I have not eaten yet today, and I'm about to be starving, so I think I'm about to go inside and eat some food. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to update you guys on outside, but I think that pretty much covers it. It's so hot in here, but it's the perfect temperature outside. Ken is about to move a bale of hay to one of the pastures for the sheep because the grass is growing slow but steady, so we're still having to give them hay. Somebody asked the other day because I mentioned supplementing them over the winter. That's because every single one of our ewes either had one baby or two, and if you've ever breastfed, you know you're starving to death. So we just wanted to make sure they had plenty of food so they can make plenty of milk for those sweet babies that were born in the middle of winter. You know what cracks me up is this tractor that he's on right now is my grandpa's tractor. So it's probably, oh gosh, I don't know, 20 years old. And I bought him a brand new tractor for his 50th birthday, and he always uses this one instead of the big one. I say I bought him, like we bought the tractor together, but that's what he wanted for his 50th birthday. Here he comes. Farmer Barry. Oh my God, that ball is getting popped. Oh my God, it didn't pop. Wow. Good girl. Chickens. Hi, girlies. I think once it's really pretty and everything's bloomed out, I'm gonna do a farm tour because we haven't done that in a really long time. Would y'all be interested in something like that? You want to see a farm tour? See all of our land? Because we've added on. Now we have more land. What do you think? Farm tour? Yes or no? Leave a comment. So this is really supposed to be for a dog pen, but it's a chicken pen now. Let's go eat. So this is braised lamb. Yes, the ones that we raise here on the farm. This is Melissa's recipe. If she has it on her blog, I will link it. It's cooking keto with faith.com. So I'm gonna put this in the oven, heat it up, and then I'm gonna feed my face. I mentioned in a previous vlog that I like to play video games. In that vlog, I actually said I was playing Call of Duty, which I do love, but I also love chill games. I feel like Call of Duty is chill to me, but most people would not consider that like a cozy game. It's a shooter game, but I do enjoy it very much. However, I am now playing my Nintendo Switch that I have had since 2020. Back during lockdown, I think I bought it for myself like as a Christmas present. It is old. If you look at it very closely, you can see that it's got like pieces coming off of the little joysticks or the Joy-Cons. Anyways, I play. It's not acting right, but I refuse to buy a new one. It's 5 years old. This sucker is still kicking. So I play Dreamlight Valley, which is a cozy game, and it's Disney themed. So you're in this valley and you have to break the curse and decorate and farm and go on quests, and it's just a lot of fun. Yeah, so I'm going to play my game while I wait for the food to warm up. And then I'm going to start on a new book because it's a prequel to Hunger Games. It's called Sunrise on the Reaping. And if you watch Hunger Games or you've read the books, it follows Hamish. And Hamish is one of my favorite characters from Hunger Games. And I am so excited to read this book because the last one that came out, I read like the day it came out back in, I think it was 2020. I remember reading it on my old Kindle Oasis, which I still have, but it is so glitchy. And I was so excited for a new Hunger Games book, and I never in a million years thought that she would write another one. So I pre-ordered this one like the day it was announced, and I'm getting ready to download it on my Kindle once I'm done with my day and can sit down and really relax and read. Hobbies are so important, and I think that's something that we as adults just don't do. Our kids have hobbies, and we leave all of our fun things we did as a child in the past, and I'm of the mindset that you should bring those back. And so I have been, over the past 6 months, very much bringing back my hobbies that used to bring me joy. And, you know, making sure I'm not spending too much time playing a video game or too much time, you know, but giving myself a little break that doesn't involve scrolling on this little sucker. I'm going to do a whole video on like my favorite hobbies, probably. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, okay, I'm going to play my game, wait for the food to heat up, because I'm really, really hungry. If you don't think that you like lamb, try this recipe. And I bet you would.